Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Last time out, the video, I would say, did not go well, but it went alright given the circumstances, as I was taking one of the special transport cargoes, a giant silo, which actually was not as wide as, not so wide as to cause difficulty, but it was long, and it was not so long as to cause too much difficulty, but had steering axles on every single one of its axles, as opposed to just 2 or 3, which made it surprisingly agile, and far too agile for me to actually sort of use or get to grips with until right near the very end. If you want to see what happened, of course, go back and see that video. In today's video, I have jumped over to Badajoz in Spain, and I'm going to be heading back into Portugal because I do want to explore all the different Portuguese cities and maybe get them all unlocked. But there appears to be nothing from Portugal so far in the cities that I've visited going to Portugal or staying in Portugal. So there we go. So I have something from Spain going to Portugal, and that is the open top container. It's reasonable on how much money I get. Not great, but reasonable. It isn't terrible. I should still be making a profit, and it doesn't appear to be too heavy, so it should be pretty doable in one video. You never know, I might have to split this into 2, but we'll find out. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started and let's head back over to Portugal. Right, I have realised I am going to have to do this in 2 videos because I have to get to it first, and it actually is quite a distance away. So let's go ahead and get out of the Mercedes-Benz dealership, and we'll see where we go from there. How do I get out of this place? There it is. Alright. Clear that way. Oh yes, I no longer have a trailer. I do not have to worry about that. Indicate off here. See how quickly I can get to it first. And I have plenty of fuel, so I do not need to worry too much about fuel or anything like that. We are now leaving Badajoz. Okay, great. Not ideal. Heading towards Madrid. Okay. Now, I am recording this video directly after the last video, so if anybody has left comments... Hermes have double trailers like that? If anybody is leaving comments, I do apologise, I will not have read them. Hopefully today's driving is better. Also, I think Hermes no longer exist, at least in the UK. They have been taken over by Every. Although I think Hermes does look quite good. Every's logo looks a bit strange. Right. Oh wait, I can stay in this lane. It's 2 lanes and 1 lane turning off. Where is this new lane? There it is. Alright. It's a bit sharp, wasn't it? Or sudden. Right. Go, go, go. Oh, okay. Never mind. I did not know that it did that. apparently I'm going to have to move. I'm going to have to change lane anyway. Did that Alfa Romeo actually move out the way for me? I have no idea. Also, I am doing 66 miles per hour, 65 miles per hour, and these cars are still going past me quite quickly. But I think this is going to be 2 videos, because by the time I get to my destination and hook up the lorry, it is going to be 10 minutes into the video already. And I doubt I'll make it to my destination within then another half an hour. Yes, I do not think that is going to happen. Right, where am I going? Something Real. I think if... what's it called? Ciudad? Maybe. I think that what would be really good is if SCS works on... oh dear. If SCS works on exactly this... yes, exactly this. Just sit and wait like that for a moment. In fact, I'm just going to adjust my volumes on my mixer. Bear with me one moment. There we go. Yes, exactly this. On the plus side, it is going to be daytime when yes, it is going to be daytime when I pick up. I see a car, but I'm going to sneak in front of it. When I pick up my cargo and get underway, it will be daytime. What's that? Greenhouses? Oh yes, they are greenhouses. Very nice. I'm not going to do that. Actually, no, it isn't safe. Oh no. Another quite come on. Okay, okay, I have no idea why you've done that. Another example, prime example of what needs to be improved in ETS 2. I think that should really be the next thing they look at. Just really improving the way the AI handle things. I do hope I've picked the right... yes, I do hope I've picked the right freight job. Right job, that's the one. There's a roundabout coming up. So I would have overtaken, but I'm not sure if the road will split before the roundabout. Which it does not. Okay. In case there was some sort of island or something like that starting far earlier. But you are turning off, so that is fine. There's quite a lot of traffic on that road, whatever road that is. This is not on my map. I still have quite a ways to go. How is this Badajoz? Most of this journey is going to be without trailer. Or most of this video. Depends. If I pick up the trailer just here, it will not be the case. do not like the fact that that sort of rubbish still exists. Nice Merc. I do not particularly like them, but decent. Zorita is where I'm headed, it appears. Do I have to stop? It's completely clear. I suppose I really do. It isn't a giveaway. Yeah, it isn't a giveaway, so I really should have stopped. Where is this pickup point? I have absolutely no idea where this pickup point is. That hasn't worked. Well done, 2CV. 2CV? Yes, 2CV. This is effectively a trailerless episode. Now, this isn't often we get a video, a trailerless episode like this. I'm sure I'll pick it up at some point soon. Like, surely it has to be here, right? This has to be it. There's no way that this cannot be it. Do a bit of rallying on this if it was daytime. And I had the right yes, and I had the right lighting, or if I had the right lighting setup, say, or if I had the right lighting setup. Okay, so where am I picking this up from? This way? There it is. All right. Swing it in here. That has been, what, 12 minutes without... 12 minutes without a trailer, roughly. Like the new backgrounds, they're quite good. Right, let's have a look at what I can do with this. No. Maybe I could do something like that. I think the one that I currently have is all right. Flatbed container. No, I think the one that I currently have is perfectly all right. That one. What's the difference between that one and that one? Hang on. Container carrier, container carrier. What is the difference? I do not see the difference, so I'm just going to keep that one. Okay. That has taken quite a lot of time. Let's go find it. There it is. Right. Remember, I have to drop, for something like this, I have to drop my suspension for some reason now, and just hook it up to the fifth wheel, and I believe the pin is called the kingpin. I'm not entirely certain though. So on this side it's the fifth wheel, and then it's called the kingpin on the opposite side. Get that connected. Let's have a peek and let's take a look outside. That looks okay. flatten it a little. Or straighten it up. There we go. That looks okay. Can I take a screenshot right here? Probably. Here we are. And I suppose since we will be driving into the day, as you can see, look, daytime it will be on us within a few hours. Probably just do something like that. Oh no, that is not what I meant to do. That wasn't the photo I wanted. I suppose that is one. I wanted to just do that. And what is it to? It's right click. There we go. That is the photo I wanted. Right. Let's take a quick look at the map and see if there is a stop that we can make along the way. Yes, I believe I will be stopping here. So go along there, go along there. Yes. I'll be making a stop there for the episode. So that should be another 15 minutes or so, I think. Will it? There's no other stop earlier, so that will have to be it. So let's get ourselves underway. Back in we go. Just neaten up my headphones and let's go. Right. Now, standard trailer, so I do not need to be all too concerned. I just need to remember that it is a standard trailer. And as such, it will only turn in a standard way. Which is a little bit darker. It's a little bit harder to see in the dark, to see exactly what you are doing. But that's all right. Just continue down this road. Now, I've had two instances where it felt like my wheels were locking up, and I have upgraded the physics now properly, so it doesn't feel so floaty anymore. But I've had two instances where, as I said, it has felt like it is locking up, which is a bit odd. Right, I'm going to have to clear on that side, clear on that side. Fortunately, I had to make that because otherwise I would be stuck behind all of that traffic. And I believe it was perfectly valid for me to be able to do such a thing. I think somebody might be able to tell me if I'm horrifically wrong. But rush hour is appearing to be starting. And now I'm stuck behind this lorry. Lovely. I need to get rid of some of these odd liveried vehicles. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, why? I'm just going to stay quite far back from this. Just hope that nobody attempts to overtake me and then slot into that gap. Right. This video has been 20 minutes already. Maybe I should figure out which button does what. Not that one. Maybe I should stop at the next... No, the next services are right here, aren't they? That's not useful. No. No point doing that. Well done. That was very clever. Right. I actually cannot see vehicles. Suppose once again the disadvantage of having my steering wheel on the right side and then driving on the right too. Yes, no point stopping here, because that would be less than a 22 minute video. Hermes is very popular in Portugal. The coolest way in Scandinavia. Who are you? What are you? I cannot see it. Maybe I'll see it as it goes around the corner. Nope, cannot see. Is it one of? Is it just a? Is it Krone? Krone? The cool liner. Is it just that? I also see a vehicle with blue headlamps. There it is. Ice blue headlamps. This is very slow. Why is it going this slowly? It must be incredibly heavy, or there must be something in front of it. There isn't anything in front of it. It's just going that slowly. Ah, this would be a good spot for me to see what it actually is. No, it is some sort of... There it is. I have no idea what that is. But I do know that I am not turning off. I'm continuing straight on, which is much, much nicer for me. One thing that I've just done for the first time is I had my selector ready for 4th gear, but left it in 3rd. That's something I've not considered doing before. Sorry, I see the sun coming up and I thought maybe this is a good time for a screenshot. Well, from this angle it looks alright. I'll try and find something from another angle, if possible. I need to be facing the other way. If I can get something facing the other way in the next few seconds. I have something coming up. Here we go. Heading right back towards Badajoz, which is not where this was. If only I could have filled up at that particular filling station. FedEx. Norfolk Line. Palm trees. Did not see them in the dark. It's a nice number of palm trees. Just looking at the shadow here. Watching the shadow to see where the sun is going to be. Now it is behind me. I think now might be a good time for a photo. This isn't too bad. The reason I say that isn't too bad is because we have the palm trees and we have the sun shafts. Which part ruins it? Just that little bit at the top, but that should be hidden by the logo of the logo on the thumbnail. So there we go. Now, if I ever get around to posting these all on Instagram again, then I'll have to have a look and make decisions. Combine harvesters. It's quite busy. Very busy. Right. Heading towards Merida and Badajoz, and that's Madrid that way. And this is Merida, Spain, not Merida as in Scottish name, Merida. Trying to test understeer here. I'm really testing this lorry. That's actually worked. I'm surprised that that's worked. But there we go. Dear, I have a flickering lamp. That is annoying. I have to sort that out. Going to high gear. There's one of the Mustangs. Did we see a Mustang in the last video? Not entirely certain. It's probably one of the first Mustangs we've seen. That's a tiny DHL lorry. Truck. Sorry, not a lorry. So tiny. Now that is not what you are supposed to do. Oh dear. See, just made a complete mess of that. In any case, I am going this way, so it wasn't terrible. If he had blocked me or it had blocked me, then that would have been a problem. Okay, so there should be a service station coming up in a little while. A few junctions from here, and I'll be able to take that. I have no idea why those two are not moving out of the lane. Do they know something I do not? Possibly. I'm not sure the Citroen can travel that quickly. That reminds me of an advert. It wasn't... Was it Citroen that did the advert? The 2CV? Faster than a Ferrari. The 2CV at 60 miles per hour. Faster than a Ferrari. Or was it a 2CV at 73 miles per hour? Faster than a Ferrari at 60 miles per hour. Or something. It was just like faster than a Ferrari, and then in small writing at the bottom. I remember an old advert like that. Now, this advertisement was before I was born, so I'm not quite that old. We are talking early 80s, maybe? I think. Actually, was that advert out when I was young? No, it cannot have been. I think it was if I remember the model of the Ferrari, it was around that styling pre-F40, so 288 GTO styling. Something along those lines, I think. Huh, Mercedes, what is that? E-Class? E-Class AMG with, I'm just looking at the exhaust pipes. Possibly with a roof rack. Was that a C? No, that is an E. That's a C-Class. I think that's a C-Class estate. Possibly. I'm not well versed on my Mercedes-Benz knowledge. I can recognise the saloon versions, but not the estates versions. Right, this is my junction. So this is where I'm going to end this particular video. Medina? I thought it was Merida. Did I misread that? Possibly. Right. Just go up to this, it's a dumbbell roundabout, or dumbbell junction. Yes, it is. It appears like they do a few of these in Portugal, these dumbbell junctions. And just as a bit of proof that I can drive lorries, there we go. Going around that roundabout with no issue. So they do tend to do quite a few dumbbell junctions. We have dumbbell junctions in the UK too. But not quite as many. It is really strange that I can drive this in such a manner, because it does have some element of realism to it. Right, how am I going to do this? It tells me to go all the way around. So I might as well fill up fuel whilst I'm here. I've got down half a tank or so. So that is what I'm going to do. There we go. Job done. And this is where I'm going to end today's video. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think. Any suggestions you might have. Did I finish filling up? I think I did. Yes, I did. Any suggestions you might have, if you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. Link in the description box below. And let's just have a very quick look at where we currently are. So we are there. That is going to be the remainder of the journey. I see quite a lot of dumbbell junctions. Another dumbbell junction there. Another one there. Sorry, this is Spain, not Portugal. Well done, brain. Portugal has them too, does it not? No, Portugal does not. It appears to be a Spanish thing. There's another one there. Strange dumbbell junction there. Yes. Okay. Where did I end up anyway? In this place. There is a town here that is unmarked. Right. So this is where we are. And the next episode will be the remainder of this journey. What I think I might do is I might just jump off the motorway here and then pop through this bit of the town and then down there, because it looks like there are two, and I'll just grab both. So that will probably be just 2 in 1 for me. Oh, I could go down here. Huelva, Seville, Sevilla. No, I'm not going to go down there. That I can always come back that way. It's just let me just unlock those two. So that will be the next episode. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. As I said, link in the description, as are links to my social media and Discord server. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Euro Truck Simulator 2.